YouTube, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Mack Flawmore coming back with another reaction video. You see by the title what I'm coming through? Hey, it's getting hyped up about Katt Williams. I'm gonna keep on dropping these reaction videos every single day, so y'all better have y'all notifications on, cause we about to be rolling. When I tell you rolling, we ain't finna just be dropping a reaction video then not uploading for a minute. Now we're consistent, so y'all just stay tuned, man. Follow me on all platforms. Let's get straight into the video. Let's get it. Let's go.
Do receipts matter in beef, or is that this extra? Like, do we need
Let me ask you a question.
And look, if you a nigga like me, if you a real nigga like me, you already know something off in this picture. Like,
I say,
you tell me what's off about these two niggas. You just tell me.
let me ask you a question.
You just tell me.
When you go buy something, right?
He buys stuff. I'm at the grocery store.
Whenever you buy anything,
Okay.
you know how they ask you if you want a receipt?
They ask, and some people say no.
Okay, even if you say no, there was a receipt generated.
It exists.
A rich baby daddy named Lucien and Universal.
Hold on, I gotta rewind that back.
He's like, like, man, my daddy got it.
He said something about a receipt. I ain't catch that.
Wow. He's like, like, man, my daddy got it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, my daddy controlled the spends. My daddy got the DSPs. My daddy, Drake has a rich baby daddy.
And to your point, I think both claims made
It
on
makes
both sides,
sense now.
Kendrick and Drake, require a receipt to be as effective as they were said on record.
Yeah.
I don't think those were the only things that mattered in those songs, and I don't think that takes away from what Kendrick did afterwards or in the rest of the song, because there's a lot. Do it.
Man, YouTube, what is good with y'all? How y'all doing today? You see the title, what I'm coming through. I'm back with another reaction video. If you're new to the channel, go on ahead and subscribe, you feel me? But if you're new to the channel, you can watch the video all the way through. And if you found it useful in any way, just share the video with the family member, anybody, you feel me? Because we need to get this out to as many people as we can, you feel me? That's all. This channel is just gonna be mainly me reacting to black community content, a little bit of white community content too. But you gonna see once you come along my journey. You feel me? So let's get straight to it.
Do receipts
Nigga, I said journey. What the fuck? What the fuck I get journey from?
matter in beef, or is that this extra? Like, do we need
Let me ask you a question.
of either
Cool, we made that up though.
When you go buy something, right?
He buys stuff.
I'm at the grocery
He
store.
buys stuff.
Whenever you buy anything,
Okay.
you know how they ask if you want a receipt?
Yeah.
They ask, and some people say no.
Okay. Even if you
Right.
say no, there was a receipt generated.
It exists.
They rich baby daddy.
Wait, whoa. He said it wasn't a
There
receipt.
was a receipt generated.
It exists.
They rich baby daddy.
Hold on.
Okay. Even if you say no, there was a receipt generated.
It exists.
They rich baby daddy named Lucy.
Oh, it exists.
And Universal.
Wow.
It's like it's a
Man, my
mind.
daddy got it. You know what I'm saying? It's like my dad.
That's why I was saying it's like the Matrix. It reminded me of like a whole mindset, like a whole just like even like YouTube, like this shit just it's like with believing, just believing in best, like positivity. Hey, how you doing? What's good with you? Blessing the person, complimenting the person. It ain't just gotta be flirting, it can be anything, So, hey, make positivity in the world. You get what you get. That's real. The Matrix is real. Once you find out, man, this shit is crazy.
Daddy control the spans. My daddy got the DSPs. My daddy, Drake, has a rich baby daddy.
And to your point, I think both claims made.
How the hell you know that?
Drake require
But he probably paid him.
to be as effective.
That's probably what it was.
Said on record. I don't think those were the only things that mattered in those songs, and I don't think that takes away from what Kendrick did afterwards or in the rest of the song, because there was a lot that he said. And same with Drake, he made a lot of points and replied to a lot of things. But for those things to be effective, for Story of Adidon to be effective, we needed to see Drake's kid after that. We needed to see the actual. I think so.
Why?
I think if there was never any.
I think it gave it power that was really the reveal and it really was true. Like, that's just the thing. You can't match that. You can't match that moment. Like digging up dirt on people.
Well, my honest opinion about it. I always give an honest opinion. Hell, my fact about this is that the whole situation, man. I just lost my whole train of thought. But the whole situation about the industry is that I believe that they just trying to make money so they can just make two enemies, and they just make up stuff like how YouTubers back in the day, which they probably still do, make fake pranks. It's kind of remind me of this situation. Let's continue.
That exact same way, because of the way that came to. He basically announced to the world this guy has a child before he was able to announce to the world he has a child.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess if that's true, he did it again. So, yo, do you think Pusha T's home like, yo, this is how it would have been if I could?
These niggas must have smoked, must have hit some bud, nigga, before they came on cam.
He used his notepad.
He's doing a certain summer that Pusha.
I don't think Push give a fuck.
Don't have to be. As a hip hop fan,
I might have been tripping about them being off in the
As
beginning.
far as like, secrets and like all the espionage, he don't give a fuck. That's in my opinion, he doesn't care. But there was a receipt generated every time you bought something, whether you took home the receipt or not.
That's a business that there is possibly.
These two niggas right here laughing at what he just said, but guess what though? Guess what? This the nigga who the nigga who got who you gonna need to come to. You feel me? Hey, I'm just saying the structure.
I was talking about groceries.
West
Coast.
When these rappers get killed, not incidental. Somebody made $100 million and now don't have to talk to that artist or none of their crew. Don't have to validate none of their contracts.
Katt Williams is shedding light on a different angle of the Kendrick versus Drake feud.
I don't know if that was
the
an
real
old
beneficiaries aren't the artists themselves.
He exposing what need to be said out there. So hey,
of Universal Music,
we getting straight to it.
Highlighting how these music moguls profit immensely from the drama between top artists. Kanye West stirred the pot by labeling Lucian as Drake's baby daddy or sugar daddy, adding a sensational twist to the narrative. According to Williams, while fans are caught up in choosing sides between Kendrick and Drake, it's the executives like Lucian who are truly laughing all the way to the bank. The structure of the music industry, as described by Williams, places Universal Music at the top, with control over many popular rappers. Kendrick Lamar, for instance, signed a major deal with Universal in October 2020. Kanye West was also under their umbrella until recent controversies led to his contracts being terminated by Universal Music's Def Jam Recordings and Sony Music Publishing. Drake, rumored to be a massive deal, led to his contracts being terminated by...
Tell me, how do you have fire on your head on the edit? Like, I know you can do that, but
Universal Music's Def Jam Recordings and Sony Music Publishing. Drake, rumored to be a favorite of Lucian, reportedly secured a massive deal with Universal Music Group in 2021, which was said to be worth between $400 to $500 million. This deal possibly included not just financial benefits, but also equity, potentially giving Drake ownership over other artists' catalogs under the same corporate umbrella. The speculation doesn't stop with content.
It's like Drake controlling these niggas like puppets, bro. He just controlling these niggas.
Lamar's rights, which could be fueling their public feud. Additionally, Kendrick released a diss track.
And that's what this off of what I'm hearing.
Crew of unsavory practices, further intensifying their rivalry. Adding to the drama, Kanye mentioned Lucian in an interview, linking him to controversial activities. And Lucian was also named in a lawsuit against Diddy, accused of funding illegal operations. Rumors suggest that Lucian advised Drake to dial back the feud.
But what is the reason why Kendrick and Lamar beefing for though? Like, what's the point?
After Kendrick's explosive accusations, this might explain why Drake's latest track received negative reviews. Some men, like releasing weaker material
all
to
this
diffuse the
childish shit.
Katt Williams warns that if Kendrick decides to openly challenge Universal,
that's what they want to do. That's what they want to do.
Consequences.
I ain't even gonna lie.
At a darker side of the music industry, suggesting that artists who confront their labels face grave risks. Williams even references the deaths of Michael Jackson and Prince, who had conflicts with their labels before their untimely deaths, insinuating that such disputes can have fatal outcomes. This narrative paints a grim picture of the power dynamics in the music industry, where the lines between business and personal safety seem dangerously blurred. It's a reminder of the complex, often hidden forces that shape the careers and lives of high-profile artists. The ongoing feud between Kendrick Lamar and Drake has deep roots, intertwined with complex industry dynamics and personal artistic ambitions. According to Katt Williams, there might be more than meets the eye, with industry bigwigs like Lucien Grange from Universal Music potentially influencing the situation behind the scenes. The seeds of this discord were sown back in 2013 when Kendrick dropped his verse on Big Sean's track Control. In it, he named several rappers, including Drake and J.
Drake just be wearing. What the hell you got in your head, nigga?
To dominate the
I don't know what that was.
While many artists responded positively, even using the call out as inspiration.
I don't know what bro had.
Drake perceived it as a personal slight, which seemingly initiated a more covert exchange of digs in their music. Kendrick escalated things on his 2022 album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, particularly on the track Father Time, where he name-dropped Drake in reference to Kanye West's then-recent public reconciliation with Drake. Interestingly, Kanye later suggested he felt manipulated into squashing their beef. The situation intensified with Kendrick's verse on Future and Metro Boomin's track Like That from their album We Don't Trust You. Here, Kendrick responded to a verse by J. Cole on Drake's track First Person Shooter, where Cole
this shit gotta be planned,
rappers, including himself.
Ain't no way this is.
Kendrick expressed his displeasure at being lumped together with Drake.
Ain't no way, like,
individuality and superiority in the rap game, even drawing comparisons between himself, Prince, and Michael Jackson. This verse spurred other artists to join in on criticizing Drake, who maintained a public facade of indifference. During a performance in Florida, Drake declared confidently that no man alive could challenge him. Yet the crowd and fans were growing restless for a more direct musical response, rather than just spirited speeches. Amidst all this, Kanye West added fuel to the fire by dropping verses in a remix of Like That.
Who's y'all favorite artist? Cause they apparently saying Drake over here apparently putting out the tweet saying he the best. So if he the best, hey, he the best. You know, I don't personally listen to Drake, but I want to know what y'all think about Drake. Like, if he really said that, like, does he really think he's like the best rapper out of all? Like, if he really believes that, and if the other people feel down, and if he triggered them, oh yeah, of course he believe in himself. That's why, you know. That's why I be telling you, you gotta, you know, believe in yourself. Feel me?
Where he directly mentioned Lucien Grange, further complicating the narrative by suggesting monetary and contractual manipulations behind the scenes. Kanye's verse and subsequent comments in interviews highlighted a sense of betrayal and manipulation in his interactions with Drake, especially after their public display of unity at the Larry Hoover benefit concert in 2021. This feud, as presented by Katt Williams and seen through the actions and words of the involved artists, reflects not only personal grievances and competitive tensions, but also the possible influence of music industry executives who stand to gain from
this beat going in though.
The narrative suggests that while the artists might be the faces of these disputes, there could be strategic maneuvers by industry leaders like Grange, which are designed to maximize profit and control artistic dynamics, adding a layer of complexity.
What I tell y'all?
Publicized conflicts.
Let's go back and we're gonna hear the clip again.
Highly charged and sensitive topics involving race, power dynamics, and the roles of cultural background in the music industry.
I got y'all, fam.
The conversation has expanded beyond strategic maneuvers by industry leaders like Grange, which are designed to maximize profit and control artistic dynamics, adding a layer of complexity and intrigue to the publicized conflicts. The discussion around Drake and Lucien Grange delves into highly charged and sensitive topics involving race, power dynamics, and the roles of cultural background in the music industry. The conversation has expanded beyond personal feuds between artists to include broader industry issues, highlighting the intersection of business interests.
I don't know why, but it was a clip I was supposed to show y'all when I had clicked off the screen. It had slipped my mind. I don't know how y'all YouTube. It just slipped my mind. You feel me? That shit happens sometimes with me. Yeah, boy. Let me adjust that for y'all.
Artists have struggled to gain similar advantages. This level of success and autonomy in his contract negotiations brings attention to his unique position within the industry. The conversation around Drake often touches on his cultural background.
I ain't want y'all to see that. You feel me? I might have to cut it out. You feel me? I might.
Commentators believe has played a role in his unprecedented industry leverage. The discussions on social media and beyond sometimes attribute Drake's success to his connections within the industry, including his relationship with Lucian Grange, who is a powerful figure in music. These dialogues often extend into sensitive areas, discussing the
friendship, the ones to the top.
It's crucial to approach these topics thoughtfully, recognizing the potential for reinforcing stereotypes or promoting divisive narratives. Online discussions can sometimes spiral into conspiracy territory, with claims about Jewish control of the music industry and its impact on black artists and communities. These narratives can be controversial and hurtful, reflecting
that nigga Drake said, that nigga Drake said, nigga, I'm the king, nigga. You see me all these trophies, nigga. Can't none of y'all step up to me, nigga. Nigga, I put out a tweet, nigga. Nigga, I got hundreds of millions of dollars, and I can just do whatever I want to do, nigga. And that ain't shit y'all niggas can do. I'm pretty sure that's how Drake feeling, you feel me? But all the other artists, nigga, all y'all niggas need to do is just stay in y'all lane, you feel me? Because this shit right here is getting nasty. It's getting dirty in they business, you feel me? And I ain't even a part of their business.
About Jewish control of the music industry and its impact on black artists and communities. These narratives can be controversial and hurtful, reflecting deeper historical tensions and grievances within the entertainment sector and society at large. It's important to differentiate between critical discussions of industry power dynamics and harmful conspiracy theories that can perpetuate racism and anti-Semitism. Amidst this complex web of industry politics and personal rivalries, there are also darker allegations, including rumors of a trafficking ring within the entertainment industry involving high-profile figures like Drake and Lucian Grange. Such serious accusations require careful consideration and responsible reporting, as they involve potential criminal activities with profound implications. In summary, the discourse surrounding Drake, Kendrick Lamar, and industry executives like Lucian Grange reveals a multifaceted landscape of cultural dynamics, power, and control in the music industry. It underscores the need for
really who got control over the music industries, I feel like honestly it's the label companies. Yeah, and you buying a record too. You got something to do with it too. But mainly the label company, because they the ones who control. They the ones who give you the money, who lend you, but you gotta pay back more. That's what it's kinda like in the game of, rapping. And other stuff too. Let's continue.
And responsible dialogue when discussing the interplay of race, cultural identity, and power in entertainment. The conversations and allegations reflect broader societal issues that demand thoughtful engagement.
Nigga throwing up gang signs like
to avoid perpetuating harm
nigga,
while addressing legitimate critiques of industry practices. The lawsuit filed against Diddy by producer Rodney Lil Rob Jones has drawn in several high-profile names, including Lucian Grange, with serious allegations that extend far beyond personal misconduct. According to Lil Rob, Lucian Grange's involvement goes as far as participating in and facilitating activities connected to Sean Combs' alleged criminal enterprises, including trafficking.
That'd be something if they both collab. Like, if they ever, I don't know if they ever made a music video. If they ever made a music video, it might be.
The presence of minors and the use of
I might check it out.
Claims escalate to include hidden cameras in Diddy's homes, supposedly capturing not only Grange, but other significant figures across the entertainment industry, politics, and sports. Such allegations suggest a widespread network of complicity and surveillance that, if proven true, could expose deep-seated corruption within these circles. Amidst these serious allegations, the ongoing feud between Drake and Kendrick Lamar continues, with Kendrick making bold accusations against Drake in his tracks. Kendrick alleges that Drake is involved in similar misconduct, including grooming and potentially being part of a trafficking ring, paralleling the accusations against Diddy. These claims
why though, like,
in which Kendrick seems to be
But here's my thing though. Why is you a billionaire and you out here trafficking kids, people, adults? Like, why is you doing this? Like, what is inside your brain that's telling you to do this? Like, This is because it ain't make sense to me. If it don't make sense to me, then what is it? You feel me?
Positioning himself not just against Drake's artistic persona, but against what he perceives as morally reprehensible behavior facilitated by industry structures. Drake's response in The Heart Part 6 addresses these allegations head-on, denying any wrongdoing and specifically addressing rumors about his interactions with Millie Bobby Brown. Drake's lyrics aim to refute...
Hey, do your research on this. Don't just believe everything off the video, even what I'm saying. Do your research. Make sure it's verified.
Would have been taken against him. This situation is highly complex, involving layers of personal, legal, and ethical issues that are intertwined with the professional and public lives of those involved. It's important to approach the details with caution, recognizing the potential for both truth and exaggeration in public and legal disputes. The legal processes will need to untangle these allegations to ascertain the facts and determine accountability. Meanwhile, the public discourse around these issues reflects broader societal concerns about power dynamics, accountability, and the role of celebrities and high-profile executives in perpetuating or combating systemic problems. Drake's response through the lyrics, "I'm way too famous for this issue," reflects a common defense used by high-profile individuals when facing allegations. The implication is that their fame provides a sort of immunity, suggesting that if there were any truth to the accusations, they would have already been investigated and charged due to their high visibility. However, as you've pointed out, history shows that fame and wealth can actually delay or complicate legal and public scrutiny due to various protections and the power these individuals wield. This statement by Drake could be reassure his fan base by leveraging public...
What she's saying just made sense, because it's like, bro, when you got all that money, when you got all that power, when you got all this, controllability, you can just influence an individual, say this, help them out, teach them. Boom, now you feel me? On to the next, repeatedly.
Image and perceived integrity, but it might also inadvertently highlight the disparities in how justice is meted out, especially for celebrities. In the context of serious allegations like those involving R. Kelly and Diddy, Drake's argument might seem naive or dismissive, given that it often takes substantial legal actions to take place against celebrities, and their status can indeed shield them temporarily or affect the course of investigations. Regarding the overall theme of Drake's track, The Heart Part 6, your observation about its defensive nature is telling. It seems to focus more on countering
Drake too believable of himself. It's like, you feel me? I don't really pay too much attention to Drake. I don't really pay no attention to Drake. What I'm saying is, when I look at him, I see like, okay, he overly confident, like too confident.
The broader discussion of the relationship between Drake, Diddy,
but nothing wrong with being too confident, you feel me?
Considering the lawsuit and the trafficking allegations, adds a darker and more complex layer to this feud. If these rumors and theories hold any truth, it suggests a manipulative and potentially criminal backdrop to what might otherwise seem like standard industry competition. This scenario would indicate that industry executives not only profit from creating and managing conflicts among artists, but may also intervene decisively when these conflicts threaten to expose deeper issues within the industry, such as alleged criminal activities. Fans' reactions, as you mentioned, show a growing awareness and concern about the possible realities behind the entertainment industry's facade. Katt Williams' comments about the pattern of violence and manipulation in the industry resonate with these concerns, hinting at a sinister cycle where the industry not only capitalizes on, but orchestrates dramas and tragedies for profit. This entire situation underscores the complex interplay between entertainment, power, and justice. It highlights how narratives are shaped not just within songs and public statements, but through legal battles, personal safety, and the very structure of the music industry. As the public and fans dissect these developments, the demand for transparency and accountability from those at the top of the industry ladder grows, pointing to a broader call for ethical reforms in how the entertainment business is conducted. Katt Williams' theory about the orchestration of rap beefs by industry puppet masters taps into a long-standing suspicion that many public feuds in the entertainment world are not entirely organic. This perspective suggests that these conflicts are sometimes manufactured or manipulated by powerful figures behind the scenes to drive publicity, increase sales, and control the narrative surrounding artists. This kind of manipulation, if true, would not be unprecedented in the entertainment industry, where public relations strategies often involve creating narratives that keep audiences engaged and artists in the headlines. Regarding the specific situation with Kendrick Lamar, Drake, and Lucian Grange, the theory that the beef was called off due to Kendrick's trafficking allegations hitting too close to home is plausible within the framework that these feuds are controlled by industry executives. If these executives, including figures like Lucian Grange, felt that the narrative was veering into dangerous territory that could potentially expose illicit activities or harm their image and financial interests, it makes sense that they would intervene to de-escalate the situation. The potential legal and public...
You better hope they ain't do nothing. If you did, your reputation is gone.
Relations fallout from such allegations could be incredibly damaging, and it would be in their best interest to contain the situation swiftly. However, while this theory could provide an explanatory framework for the sudden shifts in the dynamics of the feud, it is also essential to approach such claims with caution. Accusations involving serious crimes like trafficking need to be backed by substantial evidence, and while industry manipulation is certainly possible, it is a significant leap to direct involvement in criminal activities without concrete proof. In essence, while the entertainment industry is undoubtedly complex and sometimes manipulative, it's crucial to differentiate between strategic narrative control.
I done seen that clip like too many times. Like,
insights might reflect a degree of truth about the industry's manipulative capabilities, but they also require a careful and critical...
That's the end of the video. Y'all stay tuned for the next. We out. Peace.